Hey everyone, today we want to talk about a brand new opportunity and tool for book creators interested in growing their passive income streams with KDP and other platforms. So, you've probably already heard about AI art generators if you're with the up and up, but if you haven't heard of AI art, this might be your first time. In this video, we're going to explain how you can use this brand new technology, which isn't really that new, it's been around for a few years, but you can use this new technology to improve the quality of your books and consequently increase your book sales. If you're interested, stick around and we'll explain how.
Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. We're Jae and Tee, and on this channel we like to cover a variety of topics to help you improve your life, including manifestation, making money, and so much more. But one of our favorite subjects is passive income, especially KDP, which is Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. We have a whole playlist you can check out where we give you our tried and true tips and information on how to grow this passive income stream. If you're interested in learning more, make sure to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell for updates every time we have a new video, and also make sure to watch this video to the very end because we have something incredibly valuable for you. Now, let's get into it. If you know us, you know the number one thing we always stress when it comes to books is quality. Now, we all know that the cover is the face of your book. Thus, it's the first and most heavily weighted factor that will get someone to click on your book. That is, before the description, before seeing the book ratings, and before they look at the inside features. As such, it's so important to have a great book cover that's high quality and eye catching. But sometimes finding a great cover designer or doing it yourself can be really hard.
Introducing Midjourney. If you don't already know what Midjourney is, it's one of the leading AI art generators. There are a number of AI art generators, including DALL-E, Stable Diffusion, and a number of others, but right now we're really biased towards Midjourney, and you'll see why. Generally, all of these art generators work basically the same. All you need to do is type a prompt, and the AI art generator will automatically generate images based on what you've written. There are some truly gorgeous pieces of art that have been generated. Anything you can think of, just imagine it. The possibilities are basically endless. So, the moment that we heard about this, we knew that there would be some serious use cases that AI art could be used for, and book cover creation is one of the first things that came to mind naturally. Prompts like beautiful woman with roses and a fantasy style can yield beautiful results fit for a book cover. The compositions can be really stunning, and the quality is always improving over time. Especially with the new version 4 of Midjourney, the quality kind of went like over the top after that. In fact, we're going to show you guys a few pieces that we were able to generate using Midjourney, and let's get into them really quickly. So first we have two images that were made by basically using almost an identical prompt. Really, there's just a few tweaks made between them, as you can see. But these are two very different results, meaning that you can actually describe the lead character of your book, for example, and the AI art generator will generate characters based specifically, or specified rather, to the descriptions that you give them. So here are some other cover images that we've actually generated. Some of them have different genre elements that you can add to suit whatever type of book that you're creating, whether it be fantasy or sci-fi, whatever. You can just basically write it into your prompt and it will generate elements related to that theme. As you can see, there's still room for error when generating AI art. I don't know if any of you caught this the first time, but in one of our images where the hand is prominently placed, the AI kind of rendered the hand wrong. So the AI is still learning, and as it stands, Midjourney is still not the best at rendering hands and extremities and teeth. So those of you who are artists or artsy like us, for example, we would just take the image into a digital art program and fix it ourselves, and into like a digital painting program like Photoshop or Clip Art Studio or Clip Studio Paint, whatever it's called, and fix it ourselves. But those of us who are less inclined in this field should still not worry. Either just generate and use images where the hands and teeth and other, hard to render features are not prominently placed, like are not prominently a part of the image, or hire an artist to edit it properly for you at a fraction of the cost that it would be to commission an entire piece. That's not all. Obviously, there's still some work to be done on your end when you make a cover. Midjourney, for example, is not going to generate your text for your title or anything like that. So that brings us to our next part.
That's right. You're still going to need a layout and a title for any book design that you create, but this can all be done easily and simply in an online graphic tool called Canva. Now, there's a free version that gives you access to over a million different graphics, layouts, templates, and fonts, so you can easily put together some really professional looking book covers by using your Midjourney design and then your layouts from Canva. Personally, we really like Canva Pro. That's the paid version of Canva that for less than $20 a month, I think it's $17 for Canadians and about $13 for Americans, you get access to 60 million high quality stock photos, illustrations, templates, fonts, and more. You can actually try Canva Pro for free for 30 days, and 30 days is plenty of time to create some very beautiful covers. If you'd like a free 30-day trial, make sure that you click on the link in the description below to sign up. It also helps our channel so much when you use our links, so thanks so much for that too.
Now, we're going to get into a bit of the benefits of using AI art generators, and we'll start with number one. So, the best part is there are no copyright restrictions around AI generated art. The basis around this is that you're coming up with your own prompts from your own thoughts and imagination. So, whatever the AI generator comes up with is yours to use personally, commercially, etc. Also, even if you use a similar or the identical prompt to somebody else, the AI generator will never give you the same piece of art twice. So you don't have to worry about it generating the same piece of art for somebody else. It's not going to. There are some caveats to this, though. There are no copyright restrictions on what you generate unless you're using the likeness of trademarked characters.
But it's my Spider Man!
No, Spider Man does not belong to you. His likeness and name belong to Disney and Marvel, and you can get yourself into a lot of hot water by trying to publish something that clearly belongs to someone else, even if it's your unique prompt. So, same thing goes with celebrities. We don't recommend using their likeness either. We've never used celebrities personally, like as the basis for our prompts. But if you have a specific celebrity in mind when you're creating your book, like you're like, oh, my lead looks exactly like Margot Robbie. That's how I imagined her in my head. Or she looks exactly like Ryan Destiny. Don't do it. Don't take Ryan Destiny's photo and put it as like one of the prompt elements of your prompt and then write wearing a Regency dress. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even if you imagine your lead looks like Megan the Stallion or something like that, like use general prompt elements. If there's certain features that you want them to have, then put that into the prompt. Don't just take somebody's photo and.
Because Amazon can really get you on that. They've been very strict these days about using the likeness of celebrities. You don't want to compromise your account.
Yeah, not for something so trivial and silly. So things are always updating and changing when it comes to this technology, but it's always best to be safe than to be sorry.
Number two, it's very affordable. Midjourney currently offers its services with 3 tiers starting at $10 a month. This is very affordable compared to fully commissioned pieces for art, so you can really get specific with your creations while using Midjourney. And as we mentioned multiple times, you can get really creative with your characters, the style, atmosphere, genre. You get to like tweak things to your unique liking.
So we'll get into the third one. AI art generators make art accessible for everyone regardless of technical ability, and this is coming from artists. It brings your visions into reality. AI art generators act like a dream machine because they can create images of things that you could only dream of. The truth is, not everyone is skilled at art. Even some artists like ourselves, we can struggle with things like, anatomy or backgrounds or lighting or poses, etc. So AI generators can make art more accessible to everyone to create art that they never would have been able to make otherwise, or maybe they would have a difficult time doing so. Some people might argue that cover designers already fulfill this job, but cover designers can sometimes struggle to turn your vision into reality. Sometimes you can end up paying for work that you aren't really satisfied with, and you might wish for revisions, but the designer might refuse you. We've had our own fair share of disappointing book covers that we paid a lot of money for, and we had to end up just shelling out the money even if we weren't very satisfied with it. We remember a particular cover where we actually had to redo the whole entire thing nearly, and we still paid for this cover because the designer had to be paid for their work, but we ended up having to rework basically the whole thing. It was not worth it for us. As artists and as graphic designers, luckily we had the skills to change it to our liking, but I mean, in the end, we lost a lot of money.
Some cover designers, they only work with stock images. That's another issue. And this greatly restricts their creativity and it limits them to the images available on stock photo websites. So the result is many, many similar looking covers of books on marketplaces. Seriously, we've scrolled through ebooks on Amazon and we've noticed that countless covers in certain genres, they'll feature the same male models over and over again. Whether his face is cropped or the book cover just shows his torso, eventually you're going to be like, hey, I know that guy. And obviously, that's not good when you're a brand new book publisher and your books look too similar to everyone else's. It really hurts your book's discoverability and ultimately your sales.
Not to mention, there are particular genres or subgenres that have only a few available models with stock photos. For example, a subgenre within the romance niche would be Big Beautiful Women. And the stock photos you might find for plus size models might be very, very limited. This also results in the same issue as Jay stated before, wherein there's limited image resources, so they're using the same model over and over and over again because really there's just not much to choose from. So yeah, with AI art, you can create and tweak and revise your generated art to your liking. For us, it's worth it, even if we have to do a bit of editing of the image in the end, because most of the time the image is good enough, but like even if we have to edit it a bit, it's still worth it for us. Now we'll get into number 4. We know that there are a lot of artists out there who are of an opposing position. But as with all innovative technology, we can only really move forward with the way that the world is going and take advantage of the technology to help us. And of course, doing it in an ethical way. Obviously, not stealing somebody's art and then just running it through the machine. And, we mean using it in an ethical way to help improve your own life, not to replace you. So the adoption of this new technology reminds us of the advent of digital painting, for example, compared to like traditional artists. When like Photoshop first emerged and digital, like in the eve of digital painting, it got traditional artists like pretty upset because the fact that you can make edits on the fly and you can work in layers, and it was so easy to just take an image and rework it as many times as you want to, whereas with traditional art you're kind of limited in that way if you're just working on a canvas or something like that, or god forbid if you're just a pencil artist. I was mostly a traditional artist, to be honest, and I had to learn more so in recent years digital painting because I just saw that that was the way that the world is going. So you can't really expect for technology to stop going because some people are saying it's not fair. Like, you just have to find a way to do it ethically and a way to allow it to help you, instead of like replacing you or using it to steal from people or something like that. Have it benefit you.
We're speaking from experience when we say that you can't stop the innovations of technology. A few years ago, as we were still running our physical store, online shopping gained popularity and people really started embracing it. We were rapidly losing our retail customers. Our family tried to convince us to compete with the internet. They'd say, be better than the online stores, improve customer service in store, and improve the customer's experience. And honestly, we would go all out. We would decorate every season. We were giving out treats. We were being helpful, getting new products in all the time. We would flip the store around sometimes and just make it look different and interesting. But that didn't get us more sales because people valued being at home and being able to shop from the comfort of their beds, and the comfort of their tables, like on their laptops. Eventually, we realized that we can't beat the online stores and we were going to be left behind. That's when we decided to join them instead.
Yeah, guys, we weren't gonna beat convenience, basically. I mean, this was the same store that we ended up closing during the pandemic, and we were a lot better for it. We've made some of the most easiest and stress-free money from our online businesses.
You can't fight the way that the world is going, but you can learn how to make this technology benefit you. Now, if you've made it this far, first of all, congratulations. And now we would like to offer you something of value. We've already hinted at some amazing new developments coming for our KDP course in 2023. And you guessed it, this is one of them. We will be teaching you how to use AI to enhance the quality of your books, including teaching you how to create beautiful, unique, and affordable book covers that stand out on any marketplace.
If you grab our course right now, you'll automatically be updated with those new AI updates. You'll be grandfathered in basically. If you wait until these new sections are added to the course, the price is going to increase and you're going to have to pay more. So definitely take advantage of this amazing, unique opportunity. We already have a few books on Amazon that we've designed with the help of Midjourney, and they're doing really, really well. And we know that our gorgeous covers are really, really helping them to stand out.
So, hopefully, this video has given you plenty of interesting ideas on how you can incorporate AI technology into your book publishing business to make more profit. If you enjoyed this video and you want more information on how to use AI to make money in your business, make sure to let us know by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video with anyone who might find this information useful. Also, feel free to ask us any questions and tell us your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.